Okay. Sorry about that. Good old Windows being a piece of junk as usual. Yeah, it's fine. Just occasionally OBS crashes for no reason, and there are no answers online for why that happens. None whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, it's not OBS. It's my graphics card driver. For some reason, it occasionally just crashes. And when it does that, it takes my entire stream with it. Welcome back, Sneaktail.
Hey, you can't win them all. But you can get this as a consolation prize.
Toilet paper, huh? Wow, thanks.
Huh. Good
Welcome back,
evening.
everybody. Sorry about that.
Got a sec. I wanna chat.
Oh,
Are you the competitive type? His Royal Majesty, Fox God? I can't help but wonder. Well, if you could pick any type of competition to participate in, what would it be?
the answer was hamster. Let's see. What kind of competition? The me asked you a question. Me's want to know all about you and the world you live in. Teach them all you can by taking time to answer their questions. Okay. What would you teach them? We'll spread it on the island lingo. Oh, really? You can view the island lingo at any time by pressing X. Okay. An activity I'd compete in is... slacking
Slacking
off.
off.
That's what I'm best
Oh,
at.
I can totally see that. You speaking at the podium after slacking off to victory. Impressive.
There are no angel halos in this game. Well, actually, maybe I can draw it. What happened is my graphics driver crashed, which takes out my entire stream. That happens every once in a while, and nobody knows why. Aki fell and can't get up. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Thank you
Hi,
so
Claire.
much, His Royal Majesty, Fox God.
Dreaming about the girlies. What are you talking about? Okay, well, what do you want the rest of your character to look like then? Like, you got to give me hairstyle, face, all that stuff. Because if I'd have got nothing to go off of. Hi, Anna. Ooh, we can add new renovation stuff. Let's see. Moving in plush room. That's cute. Party set, tea house, dog house, flower meadow, eureka, grassy meadow. Let's go with the tea house. Wait, hold on. There's more. Ornate, bookworm, campsite, sugar rush, cat person, minimalist, oasis, athletic, kitchen. Ooh, I like that. Mac, what's up? What you got from me, bud?
Huh. Good evening.
Oh, I gotta feed him.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside. Help me clear my mind.
Almost didn't get that. Welcome back, Goof. Hello, Kathy. Treasure. Thank you for the bottle cap. What is this? Fallout? So that's what's in there? Yeah, you got a bunch of bottle caps clinging around in your head, man. You gotta clean those out every once in a while. Alright, Goof. You have a good night. Thank you for being here.
Welcome.
This is all we got. What do you want to eat, Mac? You strike me as a nachos kind of guy. Just like me.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, Maury. Oops, no, go back. There we go. Striking a pose in his own house.
Huh. Good evening. Yum.
I guess Foxy likes nachos too. There we go. I fed him. All right, so as I promised, I'm going to add Maury, and then you are next, Sneaktail, I promise. Okay, so let me look at the picture you sent me. Hey, Uzi, how you doing? Well, currently I'm adding people that have been around the stream a while. And friends and mods. So if you're around long enough, then you'll get added eventually. My God, what hairstyle is that? Nope, that won't do. I don't think that hairstyle exists. I think this might be the closest I can get. Up one? This one? I don't think that looks anything like him. Hold on, there's a delay. I can't I don't know what you're saying. You want the one above or the one that I'm on currently? Okay. I cannot see his eyebrows. But I'm guessing he... But I'm guessing he would have normal eyebrows. Something like that. Your phone died. Uh-oh. I cannot see his eyes. Okay, so he's got eyes like this. Something like that. And he's got that. I have no idea how to make that nose. Like this? Also, why is he doing a duck face? No, that's not correct. That looks good. He's got like smile like this. I can't do that. I can't make that face. Something like, oh, there we go. That's what he looks like right now. Oh my Lanta. Can you not spam, bro? The second one up. This one? Also, his face seems kind of short. Hold on. I think I need to make his face longer. Yeah, and then do this. Bring the mouth down. And then bring the nose down some. Yeah, there you go. The one before this one? So this one? Okay. Then we go back to the eyes. And to go to the color. So it looks like he's got this color eyes. All right, how's that looking? Does that look good? Okay. Okie dokie. Well, he doesn't have any facial hair and doesn't look like there's anything I need to add, so we are going to finish out. How tall is this character? Is he a little imp? Five two. Well, Slacker is 5'10". So like there. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. That means you're about the same height as Aki, just so you know. Hello, Lilac. Hello. Okay, and then he looks like like about an average build, so I'm just gonna leave it there. What name do you want to give him? Let me get some water, sorry. Aura, okay. That means sky in Japanese.
My name is Sora.
I'm assuming this is a... He's got blondish hair? Oh. Well, you want me to go back? So you want me to go like a shade lighter? Like that? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Or something like this? Oh, it was good before? I don't know what color he had before. Yeah, you got, Mac. That's me making those noises. Dark brown. This one? Yo, sorry. This game's all over your feed. Yeah, it's peak. This game is peak as peak gets. Okay. How old is this character? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. 16. Okay. Oops. What's his birthday? March 28th. It sounds like a phone call. Somebody pick up your phone. Okay.
My name is Sora.
Guessing he sounds
Nice
like a
to
kid.
meet you. Today is April 21st. My name is Sora. My name is Sora. My name is Sora. My name is Sora. It's nice to meet you. My name is Sora. 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 It's
Like there?
nice to meet you. Today is... My name is Sora. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 21st, 2026. So, how does...
I love that
is
one so
Sora.
much.
It's nice to meet you. Today is April 21st, 2026.
That's
So,
good? Okay.
How does this voice sound? My name is Sora. It's nice.
Not related, no. All right. This stuff, I don't know. You're going to have to tell me. Give me a number between 1 and 8. I don't know if you're blocked at all from being able to see. No. Not on the mobile version. 6, okay. Sora is a Disney princess. Is Foxy a Disney princess too? You gotta give me numbers for all of them. He's a Kingdom Hearts character. Oh, okay. That's why you looked familiar. 6 for them all? Okay. Okay. Another merrymaker. Everybody's gonna be all happy and giddy around each other. So whereas Mac's neighbor.
Huh. Hey there. It's nice to meet you, His Royal Majesty, Fox God. I'm Sora. I'm an outgoing merrymaker. I'm a social butterfly who loves hanging out with friends. Leave it to me, and I'll find the fun in anything. I can't wait to start living here.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, what do you need?
I want to change up Slacker's house.
Welcome.
Let's see. We got the kitchen. I don't know about that. I think Slacker would like... There's no gamer set yet, right? Honeycomb, polka dot, modern triangle, groovy. What am I, 50 years old? Heart overload. Simple living. Maybe this one. Simple living, here we come. La 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 la.
Thank you very much. Please come again.
Hi, Yuji. How you doing? Saying hi for no reason? Well, I mean, that's, you know, you don't need a reason to say hi to people. Boulderman. He'll like it, I bet. Ah, he just likes it, huh? God, you're so picky.
Yeah, this is different. Thank you.
Bro, I gave you a whole freaking house setup. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Ha,
Ah.
nothing beats a good set. Can we get a bench around here?
He wants a bench? Well, it is nice to just sit around and take a load off. How does one go about acquiring a bench? Quick build. Oh, and we gotta go to the news.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. A shop where one can purchase amenities and facilities for the island.
Yay,
has
now
arrived
Mac has
at
a
our
job.
shores. Known as Quick Build, the shop sells
Thank you for the
buildings,
gift, Hannah.
objects, and other things
Appreciate it. Thank you,
necessary
thank
for
you.
making the island your own. One resident is quoted as saying, you mean I can go into this building and buy a whole different building? If you say so. Thanks for watching.
This is awful.
I'm Slacker, and you're up to date.
No, everybody needs a job on this island. No freeloaders. Quick build amenity sells all sorts of things that can be placed around the island. Go buy a bench. Okay, we'll buy a bench.
Welcome.
Oh, never mind.
Thank
I
you
work
very
there.
much.
I guess I just have every job. I'm like that dude from Amazing World of Gumball. I just have every job. All right, let's put the bench right here by the ocean. Place the bench anywhere you want. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay, dude, I did. I put it exactly where you wanted me to. Sheesh. Well, like I said, sorry, I'm doing friends and mods and people who have been here a while. Nothing personal. Just the
My
way it
dream bench.
is. Hello,
Now I can
welcome. Thank you for the
engage in
follow.
some
Welcome, welcome.
high-octane relaxing.
Hey, what's up, Mac? Oh, never mind. He doesn't want to talk to me. Oh yeah. Did you see how quickly he sat down? Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. What's up, Dog Day?
We interrupt to
Since
bring you some breaking
a
news.
few months now.
Here's what's happening on our island.
Oh, now we can have a 6th person.
Finneck can now support 6 souls, so keep an eye out for a new face. In related news, once that 6th resident arrives, the island builder
We've
will
been
become
co-workers since
available.
elementary school back in the
island
dinosaur
builder
times.
will
Yep.
allow the island to be
Mac and I
redesigned
used to
freely.
ride a Stegosaurus
Not
to
for
school.
free. Buildings and objects will still cost money.
What does
but
boss do?
without restriction. My
What do you mean?
notes are very clear on this.
What's up, William?
Thanks
Do I
for
go to anime
watching.
conventions? I do go to anime
I'm
conventions.
Caffeine, and you're up to date.
I also will be going
Okay,
to,
Starting tomorrow.
you'll get serious starting tomorrow. All right. I also go to VTuber conventions. That's okay, Dog Day. Don't worry about it. You good, bro?
Huh? Do you need me? Even when things are hard, I know I'm going to make it through. Thanks to my friends.
Why does everybody keep asking me what my brand of microwave is? It's Panasonic. I have a Panasonic microwave. Is this a new meme or something I'm not aware of? The only one coming up in the area is GalaxyCon. I've never heard of that one. Okay, do we have any more? Oh, these are locked until level 10. Okay, so we can't do those. All right, let's see what amenities we can buy. Umbrella, conifer tree, trash can, street lamp, iron fence, public bench, road sign, log fence, traffic light. Okay, okay. Maybe a trash can. No, actually, let's get some trees on this island. You don't have enough warm fuzzies to get any wishes granted now. Then why did you show it to me? Jerk. Anyways.
Welcome.
Hayden Christensen is going to be at GalaxyCon? That's pretty rad. Vending machines. Let's get some vending machines on the island. Let's go with red. I like the red one. Whoa, they're $120. Never mind.
Please come again.
My goodness. Okay. Why are you, did you have a house? Why are you sleeping out here? Now we gotta get, because I've been having everybody talk to me. I want to have everybody talk to each other. Let's have Matt go talk to Aki.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Mac.
So glad to meet you, Mac. I'm Aki.
Jambalaki talk, like Martian Rock and Tappy. Jambalaki talk, like Martian Rock.
You invaded her home? Well, that's okay. She's fine with it.
Thanks for helping me and Aki get closer. Dorntifol, Flimper, Schmimper, Frontiana Burgering.
Oh, and out they go.
Flimper, Schmimper, Daladala Clever, Danslum.
Who, Tindalonda. Hey.
Yeah, that seems like a very intellectual conversation.
Ringle Chextonan,
You're the same guy? Oh, okay.
Banterkiller.
Good.
Oh,
As long as it's one person, then I can handle that.
Metzeroli.
The bunch of people coming in asking me about my microwave, I'm gonna be really confused
Shipcap,
and concerned.
Kittycat Rollin.
Janslavi, Quatsalati,
I mean, if you're looking for a new brand of microwave, I recommend the Panasonic microwaves. They're really good. Supposedly they last a very, very long time.
Well,
I gotta get this poor guy some furniture.
And that's a twin doodle has sepal pack, crunchy,
Sponsored stream. Yeah. Sponsored by Panasonic microwaves. Yeah, I'm good, Maury. What brand is my fridge? I actually don't know. It came with the apartment. It's one of those like weird appliances that come with apartments that don't really have brands. Hey, Smiley. Welcome back. Alright, I'm gonna let them be friends. Are you hiccuping again?
That's entirely the wrong spot. That's entirely the wrong spot. A little lower. A little lower. A little lower. Lower, lower. Lower, lower. That's entirely the wrong spot. Right there. A little more. That's the ticket.
There we go. Hey, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it.
You saved me from my
Okay, don't
hiccups.
worry.
Thanks.
There is no coming late. You're fine. I think next time I'll have somebody else come and do the hiccuping thing because it'll get friendship points for doing it. Okay, so
Welcome. Please come again.
the next character needs to be a female because we have 4 dudes. We need more female me's.
Huh. Good evening. I'd like some dinner.
Dinner. What would you like? What does Sora eat? He strikes me as a fried egg kind of guy. Good night, Smiley. Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
Watch, he's gonna absolutely hate this. Oh, he liked it. Okay. See, everybody likes fried eggs. Oh, was your character not female, Sneaktail?
Huh. Let's play Shadow Quiz.
Shadow quiz? Oh boy.
Here's your first mystery shadow. What do you think?
Oh, that's
it is?
easy. Cherries. It better not be a
The
lollipop.
answer is cherries. Next, your second mystery
They're
shadow.
gonna play that. Who's that
What
Pokemon?
do you think
It's
it is?
Pikachu. A die.
The answer is die. And finally, the last
Welcome back
mystery
from the
shadow.
ad break.
What do you
If you
think it
hate
is?
ads, consider a
parrot.
sub or using your Twitch
The
Prime.
correct answer is parrot.
Yay. Well, that's a budgie, but whatever. Close enough. You got your apprenticeship gift? Awesome. Well, congratulations. I'm glad to hear that.
Congratulations, you won.
Damn right I won.
Time for your prize. Go ahead, pick one.
Well, you know I'm gonna pick the big one. horror movie? Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. That sounds cool. They're sharing ghost stories. Of course, Aki and Slacky would be talking about ghost stories.
Sure, living grass to Malinko. Slacky for Sorgo for Choppa. Ran into Flappin. So first, live up to
What language are they speaking? Okay. Once we get enough characters, once we balance out the ratio, then Quicktail, then yes.
My room could use a new vibe.
Means of protection, a way to communicate. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you got what you wanted. All right, Mac, we need to change the vibe of your house. What are you feeling?
Welcome.
You strike me as a garage kind of guy. Like you like working with cars. Or do you like do you want a marble room? Whatever looks the most coziest. Okay, let's see. Cozy. What looks cozy? I mean, the log cabin looks kind of cozy. The exposed brick one looks kind of cold. Like there isn't a lot of good insulation in there. The antique one looks kind of gaudy, but you know, it's up to you. The marble set might be nice. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say log cabin. Cabin could work. All right, let's see. Does Mac like the cabin?
Thank you very much. Please come again.
Heck yeah. He loves it.
This is exactly the kind of room I wanted to live in. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. See, who knows his friends? Oh, we got some quirks. Well, what do you want? Do you want a quirk or an expression? I think we'll go with quirk. You strike me as a standing proudly kind of guy. Or a... Yeah, none of these look really good. The stand leaning. Wait, which one? This one? Oh, what's that, Maury? Okay, gotcha, Sneaktail. Don't worry. Stands leaning. This one? Like you're tired and fed up with life? Arms crossed? Like you're disappointed in me? Take that? Okay. That's the way your character stands in PSO2 also.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Okay, so since apparently we can't just add characters, Mii's off of like the internet or whatever, I'm gonna have to create the next Mii completely out of my brain. Muscle building DVD, okay. Somebody's gonna want that for sure.
So, you'll be juggle with the rendering. Sure, even that's the moment.
Who should I make? Hmm. All of the happiness is thrown into the well. No, your happiness powers the well. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what. I know. I just hope they have the hairstyles for it. Oh, look at that. Okay, never mind. They do have. Hmm. I think that might be the best. Okay. Activate soul energy, huh? What does that mean? How does one activate soul energy? We need a goth chick on the island? Like Raven from Teen Titans? I'm so glad to hear that, Aki. Well, I'm gonna make Miku first, and then we'll make I'll make Raven from Teen Titans. That's the closest Miku hair I can make, huh? What? How dare you, Mac? Everybody loves Miku. Why are all of them angry? Okay, good enough. That'll have to do. Oh, that's makeup. Okay. Hold on, I must consult the historical documents real quick, aka one of the Miku's on my shelf. Man, they always change her hair color. I mean, her eye color. It's never consistent across anything. Teal. Okay. Those aren't teal. Hello, Ash. How are you? Oh, I see, Mori. Okay. Now I keep wondering, what is missing? It's always ears. Okay. All right, Mac. Thanks for being here, bud. Appreciate ya. You have a good rest of your night, okay? Hope to see you around soon. Sorry to do it to you, Aki, but Miku's gonna be a little bit taller than you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
My name is Miku.
Hold on, when's her birthday? I should know this. I'm a terrible fan. August 31st. Well, that would be interesting, Maury. But like I said, I still need to figure out some of the logistics on my end.
My name is Miku. It's nice to... My name is Miku. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 21st, 2026. My name is Miku. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 21st, 20. My name is Miku. My name is Miku. It's nice to. My name is Miku. My name is Miku. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 21st, 2026. So, how does this voice sound? My name is Miku. My name is Miku. It's nice to meet you. Today is April 21st, 2026. So, how does this voice sound?
Yeah, that's
My name is
Miku. Oh, shoot, no. That's not what I meant. Cheerleader. Yep, that's Miku. She gets a house all by herself?
You're His Royal Majesty, Fox God, right? It's nice to meet you. I'm Miku. I'm a considerate cheerleader. No matter what you're going through, I'll
Thank
have
you for
your
the follow.
back.
Welcome, welcome.
I'll cheer you on as you grow and pick you up if you fall. I hope we get along well.
Why does that work so well?
My brain gets a little fuzzy at this hour.
So good. That is so good. Uh-oh, this house is basically an island of its own. Add some landscaping to connect the main island to the land around her home. To do some landscaping, press X and select Island Builder. Okay. Island Builder. Start with some grass. You can come back to Island Builder later. We'll do it. Okay. Grass. This is for some shows for you. Please fill in the highlighted area with grass. Okay. Fine, Nintendo. I'll play the way you want me to play. The land connection, you can go places and meet other people. Okay. Transform the layout of your island in many ways, including building new land where the sea used to be. This can help you connect areas together or make room as needed. Hey, if you make this island bigger, it seems like plenty of Miis could live here. God, how many? How many?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. Finneck is now freely welcoming residents,
Oh my
meaning anyone
God.
can land upon our humble shores anytime. Residents are overjoyed at the news, calling in to say, finally, a fresh audience, and our numbers will soon be multitudinous. There will be no stopping us. Our might will be infinite. Thanks for watching. I'm Caffeine, and you're up to date.
Sometimes Miis can be married or become roommates. They were roommates. All of your Miis are living by themselves right now, but it makes sense that Miis who get married or become great friends might want to live together in a bigger house. You can help foster these kinds of relationships by helping your Miis interact with each other. Give it a try. Okie dokie. You can use wishes, wishing to no longer accept the landscape. Okay. Got it. Let's get Miku a new outfit. You know what? I realized her dress would not be blue like that. Can I sell? That's only 22 bucks. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Sora's an introvert. We gotta make him talk to people like this. Get over there. Talk to Slacker.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm
Oh, they haven't
Sora.
even met yet.
Sora, was it? Ha, I'm Slacker.
I'm gonna have to redraw those ears.
So first, live up to with Jack Zombo, Barn Slam.
Say about the smell of a chick nugget?
In Cat Bonnet Shoe Roxy.
Oh man, Aki. Chick nugget is spreading.
Yeah, Rabbit Jack Elbow. Fantasilla. DD Commodram. Ha. Good evening. My look is lacking a certain something. Can you get me a top that matches my current outfit?
Oh, you just want me to change your top? Okay. Keep pushing the wrong button. Why is Caffeine mad? Because he wants a new shirt. He's like, get me a new shirt, please. I want a new shirt. Let's see. Let's get him a dress shirt. Nice blue dress shirt. I think he'll like this. Chick nugget is best? Heck yeah, it is. Yeah, I told you he'd love it. See, do I know my Miis or do I know my Miis? Oh, Mac's having a grand old time in his house. Oh no, he fell. Here, I'll bring someone. That way you can get a... Let's see, I'll bring... Who do you need friendship with? I'll bring Caffeine.
Ha. Oh, what do you need?
Need to grab you.
Hup.
Go help Mac up.
Are you alright?
Please help me.
Oof, I've never seen a case this bad before.
What's with the
I'm
drill?
gonna be okay, though.
What's up,
Right.
Jojo? I do not know why people say that.
Thank you.
It was no trouble at all.
There we go. They are now friends.
Thanks for that. I'm a lot closer to Mac now.
Yeah, I should be bringing people to the island. Or to the island. To help others. So that they can gain friendship.
Right. Ha. Do you have a moment? I would just love it if there were a bench right
Another
here.
bench? What the heck? God, this entire island's just gonna be nothing but benches.
yeah, I love the look of that bench.
Yeah, he lives up to the name Slacker. And then he doesn't even sit on it.
It's so blue.
Something on your mind?
What game is it? This is Tomodachi Life. Mango pineapple juice. Oh, that sounds good. Please tell me you like it. Ah, she's ambivalent about it.
What's this? What's this? What's there?
What's a mango? Mango's a tropical fruit. Where's Aki? Here we go. Aki and Miku. You guys can be
We
friends.
haven't met yet, have we? My name is Miku.
So glad to meet you, Miku. I'm Aki.
I'm so lost about a bear.
She's calling herself a pine cone.
Now let's start a fun.
Yay, you guys are friends. And Sora fell asleep on the bench. Let me guess, you want another bench?
Ha. Sup, bozo. I want to eat something you made with your own hands, His Royal Majesty, Fox God.
Something you prepared personally. In that case... Oh, I get to cook? Let's build a pallet house workshop. Craft your own original clothes, food, and pallet house workshop. Uh-oh. All you have to do is find a place for it. Where should it go? It should go... obviously next to the other stores, duh. Where else would it go?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news.
I
Here's
have
what's
got to
happening
fix
on
your
our island.
ears.
A pallet house workshop has opened on Finneck. At the local pallet house, His Royal Majesty, Fox God can make all sorts of things for residents, like food and clothing. Excited residents have been calling in with comments like, "It's about time," and "Can you make me an edible tuxedo?" Thanks for watching.
Edible
I'm Aki,
tuxedo.
and you're up to date.
Sounds like you'd get full after the blazer. I don't want to use the touchscreen. Here in the pallet house, you can make different creations by drawing pictures. Now we're ready to make some food. Okay, what is something... a piece of cake? No, I don't want to make a piece of cake. Nintendo is like, you play the way we want to play. We've started for you since it's your first one, so all that's left for you is to give the cake its tasty finishing touches. If you'd prefer not to draw, try using the stamps at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Here's what we do then. I'll draw plate shape. I don't know how this is gonna work out. There's our plate. Have to change the color so it actually looks like a plate though. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay. And then it wants me to make cake, right? So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a square-shaped cake. A cube-shaped cake, actually. Because Nintendo won't let me play the way I want to play. And make something else. So here we go. Cube-shaped cake. Uh-oh. Let's go with. Oops. Did it not draw it? Here we go. And how do I? How do I send it to the back? Like if I were to give the cake an outline. Oh, I see. I want it to be that far back. No, I don't want it to be behind the plate. I guess I'm gonna have to select the plate and send it to the back. How do I do that? Oh, do I? Oops. Oh man, the layers merge immediately. You gotta be kidding me. What's up, Plush? You love Tomodachi Life? And I've been having a blast with it so far. How do I select? Okay, you know what? I think what we're gonna have to do is make the cake part first, and then the shadow. So we'll make the cake first. I know, I love watching them interact. They're so funny. They all got their own little interesting personalities. Wait, it even goes behind that? There's only 2 layers to this thing. Are you joking me, bro? Sunday was a sad day, but the day before that was Saturday. That's a good one. I like that. I love puns. Wait, how did I make the plate shape before? Oops. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I think I understand. That. Good enough. All right, and then we will draw the shadow first. Oops. Or outline, not shadow. Really thick outline, but you know, whatever. All we gotta do is the, oh, is there no line tool? Handy options. Wait, what's outline do? Oops. Hello, Suki. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Oh, it draws around. Well, that would have been freaking useful a second ago. Jeez Louise. Okay, the perspective is a little bit off, but you know, it is what it is. I'm still streaming? Yes. Don't worry, it won't be for long. Actually, let's put a nice star on there. Why a star? I don't freaking know. Just roll with it, okay? It's my version of cake. If you don't like it, take it up with God or something. I don't know. Hey, do me a favor and stop spamming. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's okay, Aki. I think they're gone. Thank you, though. Thank you, Bakugo. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. You need help on a Minecraft farm? Well, what help do you need? Is it something I can remotely assist with? Using only my keen knowledge? What kind of food is this? Cake?
Cake.
Let's read into the pronunciation. For example, blah, 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 blah. The text you enter will be used as is. Pronunciation will be used. How do I give it an inflection? Oh. I can't give it an inflection. Okay, never mind. What's up, Dream? Taste neutral. Sweet. Type. Sweet treat. Temperature. Yeah, room temperature, I guess. Size, medium. Yeah, medium is fine. Lighting style. Oh god, why is it so bright? I can make this cake like come from heaven or something. What the hell? Oh, Gloria. No glowing cake. I will receive 3 small fruits per month. Oh my goodness. As long as they are cherries. Heaven cake? I know. I'm like, oh, $5. That's an insult. Do you know how long it took me to make this?
Thank you very much.
Done making characters? Yeah, probably for the night. I do have to start wrapping up. Okay, Slacker, I hope you like this.
Yum.
He's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could you make me something different next time?
I knew it. I don't blame you, buddy. That looked horrific. Thank you, Plush. Thank you. Yeah, the ability to create new types of food by using wishes, you'll be able to create new clothing. Man, they are giving me too much power. Use your imagination. I don't think you guys want that. By the way, if you have any friends nearby who are playing this game, you can use local play to exchange me's and creations. Why is it only nearby? Why can't I get stuff offline, Nintendo? How many me's do we have? Right now, we have 6. I will definitely be adding a lot more. Yes, don't worry, Sneaktail. Yours is still in the works. Or yours is still queued. I need the gender numbers to be balanced.
Welcome.
We got fences, guardrails. Oh man, I can build a city. We got trees and flowers. Oh my god, I think off stream I'll decorate because I don't want to bore anybody.
Please come again.
And then you guys can see what I do on the stream. How many girls? I'm gonna try to make it at least equal to the guys. What's up, Shining Pixels? Hello, hello. I'm playing the game of the year also. Heck yeah. It's a lot of fun so far. Okay. Does anybody need me before I take off? You're still sleeping here? Go to your house, you bum. Oh, he heard me.
Huh. Good evening. I've been thinking lately that Aki and I could get to know each other better. Do you think Aki and I would make a good team?
You would make a great team.
Really? Well, maybe there is something there.
Yeah, Aki vibes with everybody. Yeah, I especially in games like these, I like to keep it balanced. Because you never know. With these little me's, you never know who they're going to fall in love with, you know?
Oh, hey, His Royal Majesty.
Jax from TADC. You're going to have to explain who that is to me. I am out of the loop on everything, sorry.
Make a good team?
Absolutely.
Really? Well, maybe there is something there.
Matt gets along with everybody. There, now go be friends. How many girls do we need? Well, currently we are at a ratio of 2 to 4. So, we need more. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Miku? What you need?
Let's play
Jax
Pixel
from the
Play.
Amazing Digital Circus. Okay, I know about that. Which one is Jax?
Here's your first pixelated item.
He's a
What
purple
do you
bunny.
think
Ah,
it is?
okay. Now I know who you're talking about. That would be actually kind of interesting. I think I do need some more non-humans. Okay, this is... there's some green on there. I'm tempted to say it's a falafel. Because panettone is that cake, right? That Italian cake. It could be fish cakes, but I'm gonna say falafel.
answer is...
Hehe. You're gosh darn right.
Your second pixelated item.
One me that gets along with everybody and they're friends with everyone on the island. I think that's gonna end up being either my character or my friend Mac. This does not look like an energy drink. It's on a plate. And it does not have enough brown pixels to be chocolate. I'm gonna say ravioli.
The answer is... ravioli. And finally, the last...
You got it right,
pixelated
Zept.
item.
Good job.
What do you think it is?
Want to say crystal. I don't think cotton candy because there's not enough pixels and there's not enough like what you would expect to see from cotton candy. I'm gonna say crystal.
The correct answer is... crystal.
Yeah, darn right. Good job. You guys got it. You guys are great at this.
Congratulations.
Not that kind of crystal. Not that kind of crystal pixel.
Time for your prize.
Okay, I
Go
picked
ahead, pick one.
I picked large last time. Let's pick medium. I got a Switch. An educational game. Sure. You got more treasure. What to do with it? You could give it to me, but selling it could also give your wallet a little boost, but that would require finding a buyer somewhere. Well, it seems we have no choice but to construct a right price pawn shop. Where would you like it to go? In the back alley. Ooh, we're gonna have to build more land. Yeah. Can I just stick it here? Continue the theme?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. A very reputable pawn shop has opened on
Nintendo switched
Finneck.
to educational
You'll
Switch
want to
game.
visit the right price
They're like,
to
we
sell
want
off
our
any
games to
treasure
look
you don't need
educational.
anymore. Locals are responding to the news with, will they buy my pocket lint? And I was told this treasure is priceless, but the cashier sure was glad to put a price tag on it. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt, and you're up to date.
That Brain Age game used to insult me all the time, calling me a dummy.
Nice seeing you here.
Educational game too. Yeah, I got an educational game too. $38? What is this, GameStop? They're only giving me $38 for a Switch? I don't need money that badly.
Come back again?
All of your characters are literally not human. The more I play this, there's definitely going to be a lot more non-human characters. You like the sound effects? Yeah, I like the sound effects too. Okay, let's see. We can get a traffic light. I don't think we can get anything else, right? Well, we can unlock some of these things, but I don't... Do we have any more quirks? No, no more quirks. What about Pallet House? What can I unlock here? Clothing? Yeah. Ah, we can make new clothing. This is gonna be radical. Okay. Ugh. Slacker, you lazy bum. Alright, where's Aki? Aki, I need you to go pick Slacker up. He fell down.
Is this some kind of bit?
Gravity wins again.
I mean, this is about right. I trip all the
Well,
time.
this
I
is
trip on
really,
flat
really
surfaces.
strange. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and trust you.
Yeah, trust her. Trust Aki.
Please tell no one this happened to me.
I don't mind one bit.
She's gonna go tell everyone.
What does Flapper's face look like again?
Okay. That is... Okay, hold on. How do I... I have to... Yeah, I have to manually save. That's where we're going to say goodnight, because it is late, and I gotta wind down for work. Hello. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight to TikTok first, but everybody on Twitch, hang out, and I'll read out for the night. So just give me a second. You are very welcome, Aki. Why is the game not capturing? Or the game audio? Hold on. There we go. I like to have the game audio play for the end of the stream. All right, TikTok. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of your support, and I apologize for all the technical difficulties, but thank you for your patience. I will be back Thursday, not tomorrow, because I have something important I need to take care of. Very important. So I won't be here tomorrow. I will be back Thursday. So please have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves, and we'll do it again later. What time is it here? It is 11 p.m. here. I am on the West Coast in California. Alrighty, Twitch. That's who you are now. You're Twitch. Let's go ahead and raid out. Oh, actually, let me... Got a lot of people playing Totodile. Where did that come from? Tomodachi. Another VTuber. Let's go raid this person. I have never raided this person before. Oh, they're not accepting raids. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Let's raid this person. Yes, okay. This person is accepting raids. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you so much. As I said, I will not be here tomorrow. I got some important stuff to take care of. But I will be back Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. We will definitely play this game again this week, so look forward to that. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves, and we'll do it again later, all right? Bye. Thank you, Merlin. Bye.